What up to your face? What up to your face? It's to your face.
Hello!
Hi there.
This is American Unicorns.
This is Laura.
This is Hillary.
This is Laura.
And this is Hillary.
Can you tell the difference?
Some people can't.
Some people can.
Tough shit.
Poops.
On that note.
On the note of poops, that escalated quickly. So, Hillary.
Yeah.
If I may call you that.
Yeah, you can. How are you?
I'm doing good. Feeling good. I'm excited to find out where we're going today.
Well, you're going to be excited because...
Don't tell me what I'm going to be.
It's really fucking hot out where we live.
It's a heat index of 104.
It's disgusting.
Icebergs are being chopped off Antarctica.
Yes.
Polar bears are drowning. We've entered a mass extinction.
Yeah. Fucking sucks.
It's gross.
But
at least we'll all be dead soon.
My dogs are super excited because last weekend I got them a pool.
Doggy pool.
A little tiny doggy pool. And Winifred, my half corgi, half golden retriever puppy,
she's a half breed,
is so fucking pumped. Yeah. I have never seen a creature so excited to have their own pool.
It reminds her of her beloved Puerto Rico.
Exactly. So she spent last weekend playing in her pool, and during the week on Wednesday, I realized that the pool was getting kind of yucky, and so we don't really play in the pool during the weekdays. So I decided to dump the water out of the pool and just lean it up against the house so it could dry out and
it won't kill the grass.
It won't kill the grass, and then we can refill it this weekend. While I was draining it, Winifred had a little panic attack. I've never seen her so upset.
Oh my God.
She ran up to me and was like, what are you doing? She then jumped into the pool and was like, no, I'm playing, but look, I'm playing, don't drain it. And then sat for about 10 minutes watching the trickle of water coming from the pool going down into the yard, just watching it.
Watching her
dejected.
her fun times
go down the
drain. Down the drain.
And now every time we go outside, she runs to the pool, leaning up against the house, and tries to knock it down. And she's very upset. So after this, we're going to refill the pool.
Could you put the empty pool down in your basement and let her run around in it, even though there's no water in it?
I think she just wants, it's really dirty because it was outside.
Yeah.
But she wants the water. So her favorite thing to do is to get in the water, then go roll in grass clippings, jump back in, and then look at me like, why the fuck are there all these pieces of grass in my pool?
Who did this?
And then she tries to eat them out individually.
Oh, she's cleaning up. She's like a do or chew.
Yeah. So this week I broke the spirit of a tiny puppy.
Oh my God.
Via pool.
It explained so much.
Yeah. So she's looking at me this morning like, hurry up, record. It's pool time.
It's time to get wet.
So, it's pretty adorable.
Does she have pool floaties?
No, because I don't fill it up very high.
Yeah, but you can drown in 2 inches of water. What about Mosby?
Mosby is a little ambivalent. He'll get in the pool if sometimes it's big enough that I can sit in it with him. So if I'm in there, he will sit on my lap.
That makes sense.
In the pool. But Mosby actually loves being in the sun. He likes being as hot as humanly possible.
Because he's a hot dog.
Yeah. So he's the hottest of dogs.
He's also a little bit lower.
Yes. So yeah, Winnie is a lot more sturdy in the pool.
Yeah.
Than most people.
Sure-footed.
Yeah. But it's pretty cute. And so after this, I'm going to go have a puppy pool party.
That's the best thing ever. I wish the pool was in the shape of a bone.
There is a bone-shaped pool on Amazon. I saw it's $300 if you'd like to buy it from them. This pool is oval-shaped and was $18. So
maybe we can say that it's the shape of, what's a dog toy that would be oval-shaped? Like a ball.
That's a shitty ball.
It's a plastic string.
Why doesn't this ball bounce? It's oval.
It's true.
Did you play a lot of sports?
I did
Clearly not. Where's the oval ball?
Sports are for jocks. I'm a scholar.
Yeah.
Not a gentleman.
That's why you do all the research for this podcast.
It's true.
Bitter much.
I know. I can't help you.
Okay. So.
I'm bad at research.
And yeah, it doesn't help that you're also illiterate, so.
And good at listening.
And art.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
You're good at art.
Some people would disagree with you.
Well, I've killed those people.
Those people are currently dead.
So today we are going to travel across the world, oceans and plateaus to throw a delta in there.
Yes, a fjord.
To Iceland.
Iceland is green and Greenland is ice.
Precisely.
Wonderful. Iceland. Oh, so that's not where Björk is from.
Where is she?
She is from Greenland.
Yes.
I don't know anyone that's from Iceland who are Eskimos. They're not from
Reindeer?
Iceland. Oh, reindeer, yes.
The Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. Oh, that's where everyone travels to these days.
Yes.
And
For the hot springs.
For the hot springs. And what I've heard is that you can get very cheap flights there.
Yes.
But the food is very expensive, and you can eat fermented shark.
Ew.
Didn't Jelly go there recently?
Yeah. I don't think she ate fermented shark, though.
Sick. Oh, and the alcohol apparently is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have to import everything.
You just bring it with you.
There's lots of waterfalls.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever creature you're about to tell me about.
Yes. So, I just wanted to preface this episode.
Oh, no.
There are a lot of... I do not speak Icelandic.
Nobody does.
And
Except for those people that live in Iceland.
There's a lot of words. I have tried to phonetically write out what the Google pronunciation told me it was supposed to be.
Oh, God.
I'm trying, people.
I think
I'm getting A for effort and
an F for pronunciation.
an F in pronunciation.
I think you should just do the best you can do, and then if we can't say it, then we just...
I'm just going to substitute other names.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Just prepare yourself.
I mean, I'm really into names that I can recognize, such as John, Bob,
Yep.
Kathy, etc.
The very common Icelandic names.
Yes.
You'll know when we have deviated.
You'll know when we've deviated when there are 7 consonants in one word.
Yes. So.
That's made up of only 6 letters.
So today we are traveling to Iceland to learn about the Lagarfljót Worm, or simply the Icelandic Worm Monster.
I think that's much better.
And this creature is an Icelandic lake cryptid, which is said to live in Lake Lagarfljót in the town.
You sound very French.
Sorry, I just can't. I just can't.
That wasn't I'm just saying, like.
Do you want me to say it more heartier?
I don't know.
Lagarfljót. I don't know.
Okay.
I am from Iceland, and I say Lagarfljót. Is that better? My tongue just wants to do things with the J.
Yeah. I don't know.
The Icelandic Worm Monster.
Yes.
So it lives in Lake Lagarfljót in the town of
oh God,
El Leistatier. I wrote it out phonetically. I tried so hard.
It sounds really French. That's the only reason I'm laughing. I don't have a clue.
I don't know. I'm trying to sound Icelandic.
I don't know what else sounds like. I don't know what anything sounds like in Iceland. Fjord.
Sounds cold. Moving on.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long episode, people. So settle in.
Yeah, settling.
Sightings of the creature have been noted since 1345.
What?
And have continued into the 21st century. This worm is also known by some other names.
Oh, God.
The Icelandic sea serpent,
Oh.
lake worm, water dragon, and lake monster.
These are all sort of generic names.
Yeah. Those are boring. I prefer Lagarfljót.
It's going right.
I think I've literally said it differently every single time.
I mean, it sounds super French.
One of these times, one will be correct. So, just
keep hitting the nail around the area.
So, the origin of the creature's mythology is credited to John Arneson's collection of Icelandic folktales and legends that was published in 1862. So, this creature is said to live in Lake Lagarfljót. Is this going to be one of those episodes where I have to put my paper up so I can't see your face?
Can I see how it's written? Because I'm not. Lagarfljót? Lagarfljót.
That's what I'm saying.
Lagarfljót Surmer. Oh, God. There's so many letters in it.
Yeah. So, in this lake in Iceland, which is freshwater, a freshwater below sea level glacial fed lake.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Which has very poor visibility as a result of the siltation and all the sediment in the lake.
Sedimentary.
It is, the creature has been described as longer than a bus, or 40 feet, and has also been reported outside the water, laying coiled up or seen slithering into the trees. It has many humps rather than just the one hump of the Loch Ness monster.
So, in other
worm
words,
of many humps.
A worm of many humps. My humps.
My humps. My lovely wormy lumps.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Think on your feet. Improv.
Hashtag wormy lumps. I'm getting better at hashtagging because I'm not going to be able to hashtag the name of that town or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Lurgan, frickin' Lurgan.
3 months ago, your hashtag would have been like, humps of Icelandic worm, hashtag humps of Icelandic worm monster. Yeah. It's a little long. It's great. A little wordy.
Wordy.
Wormy humps. Yeah, write it down so we don't
forget.
It down. So, some stories claim that the worm is capable of blowing poisonous fumes.
Oh, I love that.
And wreaking death and havoc on a whim. It's a whimsical worm. So whimsical.
Woo, so whimsy.
Other stories claim that the beach stretches from one end of the lake to the other, which is a full 30 kilometers in length.
What is that in miles?
Many. The monster appears in annals or manuscripts.
Annals?
Right, yes. Annals. Sorry, we're going to have to cut that out.
No.
I am horrible.
Oh, it's 18.641 miles. Okay. That's far.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're saying that he's that long?
Some reports.
No.
Some stories claim he's the length of the lake. He can be whatever he wants, okay?
But the other people said 40 feet.
Well,
okay.
Who are the liars? We don't know.
I don't know.
So so this monster appears regularly in Icelandic legends and is usually considered to foreshadow a great misfortune or natural disaster, such as an earthquake.
I love earthquakes. They're delicious.
Earthquake?
Stop trying to block me.
Guys, I'm so hungry.
Oh.
Laura won't let me eat.
She wants some earthcakes. They're delicious.
Or volcanic eruption.
Oh.
Like a lovely chocolate volcano cake. Erupting with chocolate.
Erupting with wormy humps. Does that help?
And chocolate fudge.
Oh.
This episode is brought to you by fudge cakes.
This episode is brought to you by coiled humps.
Yeah. If they're made of chocolate,
Tell me what its face looks like.
It's a worm face.
Sorry.
You have no imagination.
You dummy. It's a worm face.
Yes. Okay. He had an adorable little worm face, which wreaks havoc on a limb.
Going great.
Yeah. So, the legend of the Icelandic Worm Monster, known by many names, dates back to 1345.
Jesus.
And according to the legend, a young woman received a gold ring from her mother. Nice mom.
Nice.
My mom just scarred me emotionally.
Oh, J factor.
The mother told her that she should put the ring under a serpent, a kind of Icelandic mini dragon, also known
Sounds
as,
like that mom was kind of a jerk.
as a lingworm.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Iceland is weird.
So the young woman was like, "Okay, mom," and thanks for the ringworm and the ring.
The ring. Maybe that's where ringworm came from.
Oh.
Hashtag ringworm came from.
Hashtag ringworm lore. So the young woman put the ring under her little serpent and kept it in a chest. Bingo.
Okay. Yeah.
The mother told her daughter that the magical dragon would grow, and at the same time, so would the gold grow beneath the lingworm. A kind of parasitic relationship.
Neat.
The mini dragon started growing, as they do.
As it fed
Yes.
upon the gold.
Yeah. So it got bigger and bigger in the chest, and soon the serpent was so big it started scaring the young woman. I hate when my serpents are too big.
I hate it when my lingworm
Or trouser snakes.
starts bursting out of
getting
its
too
box.
big.
Yeah. It's a problem.
Scary. So she threw, In an act of rational reaction, she threw the chest and the dragon and the magical ring into Lake Lagarfljót.
Therefore, forever changing the name into something indistinguishable from other words.
These mystical dragons, these lingworms, can spit poison on anyone that's attacking it.
So is the lingworm the same as the Icelandic worm monster?
So this is the origin story.
This is the mother of all Icelandic worm monsters.
This is how the worm got in the lake.
Gotcha.
It's so big.
Gotcha.
So they never stop growing as long as they have the gold underneath them. And so this worm grew and grew and grew. The favorite prey of the dragon is humans. Seems like you wouldn't want to be messing around with it then. But,
right.
You know.
Whatevs. There's probably not a lot to eat in Iceland.
Yeah. But they can also eat sheep because they're easier to catch. Unless the humans are dumb.
Well.
So, when the people in the area started losing their sheep to the dragon that the girl had thrown in the lake,
they were like, damn it, Barbara.
They asked two brave men to go and kill the worm. The brave men tried and tried and tried.
You have their names, don't you? Don't say them.
No.
Okay, good.
We're moving on. I don't know what you're talking about. Stop looking at me. For the love of God.
I'm going to look over here.
So they tried and couldn't kill the monster. And they also said they couldn't find the gold. So they couldn't take it out from under him and stop him from growing.
A likely story. And then they went out and bought Porsches for each other.
However, they were able to chain the head and tail of the worm to the bottom of the lake.
Oh. So, okay.
And as I said, the legend is that if anyone sees the lake worm, it is a sign that natural disasters or bad luck will soon be upon them.
So it's just like the middle part is just floating up at the top?
Yeah.
Weird.
The humps. It's lovely wormy humps.
It's lovely wormy humps. Check it out.
So this folk story was first published in 1862 and in 1864 by that guy I mentioned earlier.
Yep.
In his book Icelandic Folktales and Legends. And he was born near the lake and which is along a forest in East Iceland. Bingo.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
The east side of Iceland.
Yeah. I'm just not skipping I'm skipping the words that I can't say.
Yeah, that's good.
So, other sightings. So there's been many sightings in the 21st century of this creature.
What?
In 1963, a guy who was the head of the Icelandic National Forest Service witnessed a long streak that moved along the water, rising and falling above the water level. As a man of science, he was never able to fully explain what it was he saw that day.
Wormy humps.
Worm humps. Again, in 1983, a contractor named Vladimir, last name starting with a B,
Vlad B.
led a group of men assigned to furrow telephone cables into the ground in East Iceland. When the farms on the one side of the lake were done, the cable had to cross the river to continue and across the lake to continue onto the other side. So a specifically designed cable that had been reinforced was ordered for this task, and it was wrapped in a thick hose made of steel wire and engineered so that it wouldn't wind or kink, but lie on the bottom of the length of the lake from one bank to the other. Quote, when we initially went out to the lake to perform depth measurements, we noticed a mysterious mass that was lying under a hollow bank at considerable depth on the eastern side of the lake. The mass seemed to be organic and moved around as we performed the measurements.
Uh-oh.
Vladby said. And he also went on to say that fall, we started the project. I had a very capable group of men working on this, and we had been working on furrowing cables all summer around East Iceland. We used boats and prams with special cable trestles to do the job. So, like, they knew what they were doing. When the job was done and we tested the connection through the cable, it turned out it was broken. The hell?
Because something ate the thing.
We had the instruments to locate the failure, and it turned out to be where we had witnessed the mysterious mass earlier. When the cable was pulled up, it became clear that something had happened to it. Quote, this cable that was specifically designed so it wouldn't kink was wound in several places and badly torn and damaged in 22 different places.
Because the Icelandic Worm Monster was like, this is my new girlfriend.
Hello.
It's like when Pepe Le Pew sees that cat that has gotten paint on its back, and he's like, "Mon chéri."
Yeah.
The Icelandic Worm Monster, whatever Icelandic accent is, was like, "Woohoo! You look nice.
Yeah. You look reinforced.
You can take my love."
So Vladby goes on to say that, quote, I believe we dragged the cable directly over the belly of the beast, unless it was through its mouth. So basically they were like, hey, put that cable over the worm monster, and the worm monster was like, fuck you.
I think the worm monster was in love.
Yeah. Alternate possibility.
Yep.
So in 1998, a group of students and a teacher from a school that starts with an H located along the river witnessed a similar mysterious stationary long snake-like streak in the river. And they said that the sighting lasted for over 10 minutes. Then, in 2012.
Uh-oh.
In February of 2012, a man, we're going to call him Henry. He's got a lot of J's in his name. Recorded a video, which he then sent to Icelandic national broadcaster RUV. And he had said when he gave the video to them that he noticed the monster in the river from his kitchen window and was like drinking his coffee and was like, what? And after finishing his drink, he was totally chill, and seeing that the creature was still there, he decided that it'd be fun to catch it on tape. So he started videotaping. He said he did not upload the video to the internet himself, instead taking it to the television office of RUV.
RUV is probably Reykjavik.
Yeah.
Something.
From there, the national news decided to play the footage, and then it kind of went on YouTube and went viral after that and spread everywhere. So, I'm going to pull up the video for you.
My humps.
Yeah.
My humps.
Please sing some interlude music as I
coiled humps.
as I pull
Check
it
it out. They drive this worm is crazy. There's something with my babies. This worm is really long, and he's really, really strong, and he likes to eat your face, and he likes to eat some paste.
It's loading.
Maybe these people were all having a bad reaction from fermented shark meat. Oh,
I don't know.
It's like, so yeah, it totally, okay, it totally looks like a long.
Do you hear that feedback in here?
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just turning the volume
Yeah,
down.
it's from my phone.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a long, like it's swimming like an alligator would. You know, it's like where it's like
Slithery.
There's another one, ABC News. Anyway, there's a lady and she's white and I don't care what she says. Yeah, but it was like sort of slithery in the water. But it certainly wasn't 18 miles long. It looked more like 40 feet. But it was like swimming like a snake. It looks like a snake. Like a boa constrictor, you know, like something that would be that big, but it has like the head. God, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. I think that's what the world wants to know.
What the fuck is that?
I'm just stirred by how calm the guy was. He was like, I'm finishing my coffee. Yeah. So.
Yeah, if you saw that in a lake, like any lake, by the way, any lake. Okay.
Great. So,
it's totally not what I thought.
Yeah. So some people say that that the video actually shows some kind of inanimate object that's being moved by the rapid current.
No.
So, yeah. And there was actually in 2014 a Truth Commission, the Icelandic Truth Commission. And the members of it were just divided about the video, but said they saw no reason to doubt the existence of the creature.
It's moving in a very organic way that is not like, it's not like a machine where it's like perfect each time.
Yeah. An expert panel later judged the video to be genuine.
Cha-chow.
Yeah. So there are some suggested explanations for this. Some people believe that gases rising from the lake bed have created openings in the ice that blow debris from the lake bottom to the surface that sometimes warp the atmosphere, creating optical illusions.
Bullshit.
Another one is that flotsam from the mountainside.
Flotsam.
Jetsam.
Yep.
Pokemon. From the mountainsides and glaciers also collect in tangles that can look like some sort of monster.
They don't move like that.
A Icelandic biologist who have studied the lake said that both of these could explain some, but not all, of the sightings.
Right. That video is cray-cray.
While traditional legendary material could explain some of the stories. So they say another possibility that if the video is authentic, it may depict some creatures that aren't quite as mysterious, such as a frilled shark or a giant oarfish that could have come into the lake. And it could just be a similar species that may kind of come in and out of the lake that has led to the development of these legends over time.
So it was like a freak, like they swim up the river or down the river and end up in the lake, and then they just
And as I said before, the bottom of this lake is a rich source of methane gas, which is formed when plants and biodegradable matters rot in the oxygen deprived conditions. So this can like bubble up and form optical illusions out of your butt. Butt illusions.
# fart smell.
So they say that sometimes physical objects such as tree trunks and vegetation have been known to find their way into the river and gather in big tangles where the current shifts near where the river meets the lake.
That's not what happened in that video.
So they say that
Who is they?
people.
The Icelandic government.
Truth Commission.
Oh. Hashtag true.
A gentleman whose last name starts with an H, who has been studying the lake, says that most of the sightings can be divided into 3 categories. 1, legends drawn from urban myths of dragons and witchcraft.
Neat.
2, natural phenomena such as gas and vegetation.
Or monsters.
Or 3, paranormal phenomena, sightings that are beyond the scope of scientific understanding.
But can it also be number 4, which is there's a creature that lives in the lake that we don't understand? It doesn't have to be paranormal.
His name is Jerome.
Jerome. Jeroming around the lake.
Yep.
And I feel like that's the 4th thing, right? It's organic. It's a creature. I mean, if it's a deep lake and it lives under there, like, whom are we to say? Even those of us with names that are impronounceable, how can we know of all of the creatures that live on this planet we call Earth?
Yes. Jerome. So, since 1999, there has been a sightseeing boat that goes out on the lake that tourists can come and search for the worm.
Wormy humps.
But they say that many of the inhabitants of the area feel that this should be approached with caution. There's a lot of fearful respect for the worm in the area, and people believe that like the worm is real and they've seen it, and not all of these sightings can be explained, and so there needs to be a healthy respect for the legend of the worm, and that the worm just needs to be leave the wormy alone.
Leave the wormy alone. Right. If it's eating sheep and its preferred lunch snack is a human's face, then
dumb humans, cue tourists.
Yeah, cue tourists. It's just like the Bolt Rock slider.
Yeah.
Right? He's like, hey, that guy looks sunburnt at dinner.
Yeah. But I think he's pretty cool, and
I enjoy his slithering.
I enjoy his videos.
I wonder if we can post that on the website, or if we have to get permission. I guess you can just Google it.
Yeah. I can post a link on Twitter.
Yeah, and then I will do my own interpretation of what we saw.
Its face is very worm-like.
Its face is a worm's face. Duh.
Yeah. But I think it's cool.
I do too. Oh, wormy, wormy, lots of names with J's in it.
Yeah. The Icelandic language.
Is
It's
it
fascinating.
Is it
I don't
Viking?
know.
Okay.
It's Viking.
I mean,
I speak fluent Viking.
didn't Vikings...
Nordic?
Yeah, like Vikings go there and rape everybody, and... I mean, that's what they did.
They had nothing better to do.
I mean, those were, I guess, my people.
Yeah.
I guess they just went around and raped all the countries in the whole world.
Some pillaging.
Planting monster seeds.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing.
Trouser steak.
I enjoyed the story of the lady and her mom.
Yeah.
Who's clearly trying to play a trick on the daughter, and was like, "Hey, I got this ring. Go put a
tiny dragon in it. I got this ring and a tiny dragon. Have fun."
Yeah, bye.
This will not end horribly.
Yeah, this won't end horribly.
Sounds like something my mom would do.
It does, actually. J. Vector.
So yeah, that's the Icelandic Worm Monster.
Please, if you enjoy learning and listening,
if you enjoy my pronunciations of foreign words,
foreign worms, please review and rate and say things to us so we know that you're out there. Is there anybody out there? Because I assume that it's just me and you listening to these podcasts. which I enjoy. And I like to listen to them on my phone when I'm walking around, and I just laugh to myself, just giggling. We're hilarious.
But we also like to hear from you.
I would really like to hear from someone else.
Yeah.
Who's
Except for the voices in my head.
Yeah, I mean, they're always there anyway.
So thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thank you.
And keep it weird, people.